Hello, and welcome to the City of Joliet Community Emergency Response Team information session. Thank you for wanting to volunteer in our community. In this presentation, we will discuss the new City of Joliet CERT program, its components, and some of the things you may be called to do. My name is John Lukancic, and I'm the director of the City of Joliet's Office of Emergency and Disaster Management. CERT is a new program whose purpose is to build our community through public service, and we look forward to welcoming you to our team. In this video, I'll discuss several points regarding CERT. First, I'll describe the components of the program. This will be followed by the Joliet team organization and membership requirements, potential activities, curriculum, and finally, how to register. First and foremost, CERT is not just for disasters. In Joliet, CERT is intended to be a community builder that encourages residents to be involved in city activities. Additionally, ongoing training will allow for teams to interact and develop relationships with one another. This will bring residents closer together and strengthen the team concept. So, what is CERT? First, we must understand that resources will be taxed in a disaster. For this reason, residents, families, and neighborhoods must be prepared. CERT is a program that recruits and trains volunteers from the community for the community. It began as a Los Angeles Fire Department program in the 1980s and was adopted by FEMA in the 1990s. There are 3,200 teams in the U.S. and 40 to 50 in Illinois. One of the most appealing features of CERT is that it's a pliable program, meaning that communities may add content pertinent to their area. CERT prepares residents for disasters and emergencies, allows residents to respond to disasters, to fill support roles with supervision, trains residents to implement mitigation and resilience activities in their neighborhoods, encourages residents to staff information booths at special events to discuss Joliet programs with citizens, and allows residents to participate in City of Joliet programs such as snow removal, community assistance, and other initiatives. CERT members may also assist City of Joliet departments as needed, help with special events like fairs or block parties, help manage future pandemic events, support the Emergency Operations Center during a disaster, assist families, friends, and coworkers in preparing for disasters, and protect and monitor neighborhoods by being present and aware. CERT is sponsored by the Office of Emergency and Disaster Management and is composed of a team leader, 2 assistant team leaders, council district team captains, assistant team captains, and members. Each council district will have a dedicated team to ensure there is equal opportunity for all residents to participate. Additionally, this allows for areas affected by disaster to have support from areas potentially less impacted. There are several requirements for membership in Joliet CERT. The member must be a resident of Joliet and over 18 years old. The member must also have a valid driver's license or state-issued ID and complete a criminal background check. Members must not have a felony conviction in the last 5 years, not be a registered sex offenders or guilty of crimes requiring registration, have no pending criminal charges, and must not be mentally incompetent as judged by the court. Finally, the member must commit to completing a 12-week training academy. This academy will be held 1 day per week for 3 hours. Everyone over 18 is welcome, no matter the member's physical limitations. We will never ask someone to work outside their limits. There is a place for everyone on Joliet CERT. During a major disaster, you may be called upon to perform several tasks, especially before professional rescuers arrive and within your training. These include light search and rescue, damage assessment, light fire suppression, logistical support, disaster medical operations, communications and coordination, documentation, and emergency operations center support. In non-disaster situations, you may be asked to participate in training, exercises, public education and outreach, assisting partner organizations, service and community projects, performing CPR and AED, and weather spotting. To perform these tasks safely, you will receive training in FEMA independent study courses, disaster preparedness, CERT organization, disaster medical care, disaster mental health care, fire safety, utility control, light search and rescue, terrorism awareness, and FEMA supplemental information on winter weather, tornadoes, thunderstorms, flood, heat, nuclear events, and traffic control. Additionally, you will receive CPR and AED certification, first aid and stop the bleed certification, bloodborne pathogen and personal protective equipment training, weather spotter training, Joliet program-specific training, downed electric wire safety, and information on city programs. To register to become a member, please scan the QR code on your screen or visit joliet.gov/CERT. We look forward to hearing from you. You can also email emergencymanagement@joliet.gov, and I will email you an enrollment form. If you have questions, please feel free to call 815-724-3563 or email emergencymanagement@joliet.gov. Thank you.